एक और बड़ी खबर का रुख कर लेते हैं। L&T इन्फोटेक और MindTree के मर्जर का ऐलान हो चुका है और इस वक्त एक प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस भी चल रही है, सीधे आपको ले चलते हैं वहां पर।
Upon the scheme becoming effective, all shareholders of MindTree will be issued shares of LTI at the ratio of 73 shares of LTI for every 100 shares of MindTree. The new shares of LTI so issued will be traded on NSE and BSE. Larsen Toubro Limited will hold 68.73% of LTI after the merger. It is not really that time LTI, it will be known as LTI MindTree. The combined entity, as I said, will be known as LTI MindTree, leveraging the advantages of both brands and creating value for all the stakeholders. The merged entity will continue to be managed as a market leader, and we wish to announce the following. As a result of this merger, obviously we had two CEOs, and Mr. D.C. Chatterjee will be heading the combined entity. Mr. Sanjay Jalona, CEO and MD, has decided to move on from the organization for personal reasons. We place on record the management's appreciation for Mr. Jalona's leadership and wish him all the successes in future. As I mentioned, Mr. Devsis Chatterjee, CEO and MD of MindTree, will lead the merged entity. Mr. Chatterjee has done a commendable job at leading MindTree, and we wish him well for new and much expanded role. Thank you all and good luck. If you have any questions, we will be more than both of us, and if need be, my colleagues at the back will be more than happy to answer.
तो इस पूरे मर्जर पर और ज्यादा जानकारी अभी प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस में दी जा रही थी। L&T इन्फोटेक और MindTree के बीच मर्जर 9 से 12 महीनों में ये डील पूरी होगी और जो L&T इन्फोटेक के MD है संजय जलोना, वो इस्तीफा देंगे। निजी कारणों से इस्तीफा देने का उन्होंने फैसला दिया। जो नई कंपनी है जो बनेगी वो LTI MindTree, ये नाम इसका होगा। तो ये एक बड़ी खबर है मर्जर को लेकर। मर्जर के बाद कंपनी का टर्नओवर लगभग $350 करोड़ का बताया जा रहा है और LTI MindTree ये मर्जर के बाद L&T इन्फोटेक और जो दूसरा MindTree है उस दोनों के मर्जर के बाद नई कंपनी का नाम लिया जाएगा। आपको बताएं मर्जर के बाद कंपनी का टर्नओवर $350 करोड़ होगा। ये जानकारी इस प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस में दी गई है।
For cost cutting and large deals today, large business deals today, the customer give it to only tier 1 companies if the size is more than 100 million. I think the combined entity will have that size to be able to get much better deals in the market, to be able to let's say address to that. And majority of the verticals that both companies have are not overlapping.
Right.
And therefore, it is going to be very well. And the leadership team of MindTree are predominantly know what vertical they are strong on. LTI team knows what they are strong on. There may be minor overlap here and there. But on the whole, I think it is a very excellent value proposition scheme.
Mr. Naik, when you acquired MindTree, and at that point in time the question was raised why both companies are not getting merged. The answer was that we're looking at a scale in terms of revenue of more than $5 billion for combined entity before we look at that merger and the synergies that will come through. Now it's at $3.5 billion. So what is the reason why you are, You have pushed ahead the entire timeline which you yourself have
Well,
given.
first of all, we never said it will take 5 years.
No, not 5 years.
Neither-
$5 billion revenue combined with revenue.
I think there is a misunderstanding. We are already 5 billion. Because there is a third company which we are not merging with this. But the point is 3.5 billion, and this 10 to 11 months it is going to go in merging.
Right.
And you have to consider what will be the revenue, which I can't tell you now, of coming year, which is not 3.5 billion, certainly more than that.
And what about the third company which will it be merged eventually with?
The answer is no. That's an engineering company. This is an IT company. That's the biggest independent engineering company of India. And that will on its own become bigger and bigger and more prospective to all the stakeholders. Yes.
Like Anisha here from BT now. Just wanted to understand, are you seeing some sort of cultural integration issues that might happen? Because earlier itself when MindTree was taken over by L&T, there was a bit of change, and now with the merger coming in, do you anticipate some sort of issues at the
We
cultural
don't.
level?
One thing is we know each other for 3 years. Second thing, the initial, let's say, disturbances were created, let's say, which we should not have. Not we, but the owners. They considered that this was a hostile takeover. It was not. One of the owner.
तो L&T इन्फोटेक के ग्रुप के चेयरमैन AM नायक की प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस अभी आप सुन रहे हैं। L&T इन्फोटेक और MindTree के बीच मर्जर का ऐलान कर दिया गया है और नई जो एंटिटी है, जो नई कंपनी है, उसका नाम LTI MindTree होगा। आपको बताएं, मर्जर के बाद कंपनी का टर्नओवर $350 करोड़ का होगा और इसके 9 से 12 महीने में पूरा होने की उम्मीद जताई जा रही है, जैसा कि मिस्टर नाइक भी अपनी इस प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस में बता रहे थे। और L&T का हिस्सा इसमें 68.73% का होगा। ये पूरा जो इसका ब्रेकअप है वो खुद मिस्टर नाइक इस पूरे प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस में बता रहे थे। इनफैक्ट जो मैनेजमेंट बदलाव की बात की जा रही है उसमें L&T इन्फो के जो MD है संजय जालोना, वो इस्तीफा देंगे। AM नाइक कह रहे थे कि निजी कारणों से वो इस्तीफा दे रहे हैं, लेकिन मर्जर के बाद जो टर्नओवर बताया जा रहा है कंपनी का $350 करोड़ का बताया जा रहा है। तो पहले से कयास लगाए जा रहे थे कि L&T इन्फोटेक और MindTree का मर्जर होगा। दो सॉफ्टवेयर कंपनियों के मर्जर की बात चल रही थी, लेकिन इसका औपचारिक ऐलान कर दिया गया है और MindTree जो है स्वतंत्र रूप से काम करती रहेगी। ये भी इस प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस में इसकी जानकारी दी AM नायक ने। रुकेंगे एक छोटे से ब्रेक के लिए, बने रहिए हमारे साथ।